We have some breaking news when it comes to the NFC. Za'Darius Smith, who signed with the Philadelphia Eagles right before the season started, has officially decided to retire, which is kind of crazy news. Ian Rappaport put out Eagles pass rusher Za'Darius Smith announced on Instagram that he is retiring. He put out a long message essentially going into how he said here, I knew this day would come, but now that it's here, I'm feeling so many emotions, thanking basically all of the opportunities he's been given, and went into how he's kind of stepping into the new season of his life. Said a thank you to the organization for every organization that he's represented. And to be honest with you, this probably comes as a shock for Eagles fans, considering he was a part of a very thin edge room already. And I can't imagine how Eagles fans feel. I mean, they're thin at edge. They lose Josh Sweat, and then you sign Za'Darius, and he retires timing-wise pretty poorly after a loss to the New York Giants. They lost to the Giants, and Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo made this man hang it up. So it does stink for Eagles fans, but it is great for Lions fans for two reasons. One, this was a player that, including myself, many Lions fans wanted to bring back to Detroit. And number two, the Eagles get weaker, which, they've already they're coming off a loss already to the New York Giants. They're dealing with some things, obviously a new offensive coordinator change, which they're still kind of cycling through. They have some drama in-house when it comes to A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, etc. And now you have Za'Darius Smith, which, to be honest, their best pass rusher, retiring midseason. He wasn't having a bad season by any means, but it is depth in that room. So what does this mean for the Eagles and the Lions? Well, the NFC is already wide open as it is. You look at the Buccaneers, they're the clear number one in the NFC, but then you have all these other teams that are kind of in similar tiers as the Bucs. Even though the Bucs have the best record, I think they're still in that same tier with other teams, like the Eagles, like the Lions, like the Rams, like and the Bucs. They're in this kind of group of other NFC teams. I think the Commanders are kind of getting into there. I might be leaving out another team, but you get my point. There's still, it's not a clear number one cut who's coming out of the NFC. So this definitely helps other teams when it comes to chasing that Super Bowl appearance from that conference. In the Lions with Brad Holmes, they were back and forth with Za'Darius all offseason looking to try and sign him. Obviously, looking back at it now, I've interrupted the video to tell you about our friends over at Sleeper in the new promotion they have going on. A brand new promotion is now live on Sleeper that could be paired with the 100% deposit match promotion that's already been going on. It's a free $20, no deposit required, plus first-time users will also receive 100% deposit match up to $100. Use the code CT Sports. You guys should already be using Sleeper. It's one of the fastest organically growing fantasy platforms in the entire world with millions and millions of active users. They are crushing it. And if your state allows it, you should be using Sleeper Picks. It's a real money product that connects friends over picks. You just choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame live or across different sports. Pick more or less than the predicted stats. And on Sleeper, you can get up to 1,000x payouts. Share with your friends. Get rewarded together. Don't forget, code CT Sports. Get a $100 deposit up to $100, and you got your free $20 entry. Sleeper is taking care of their customers. Always remember, gamble responsibly. Now let's get back to the video. You're probably more thankful they did not sign him because he retired midseason. So I don't know if that would have changed if he was a Detroit Lion. I think he probably still would have retired regardless. This is not something I think he dependent on the team he's a part of. I don't think he looks at it like I'm a part of the Eagles. I don't want to play for the Eagles. I think this was just Za'Darius not wanting to play football anymore, which, happens to players in their careers. We've seen crazier things. We've seen players retire in the middle of a game. So it does not surprise me that he decided to hang it up midseason. But it does surprise me that I guess he's a part of a winning organization and he decided to retire, which is, it is what it is. But the Lions did avoid a bullet. They went with AQM this offseason, Al-Quadin Muhammad, who's actually having a pretty good year so far for the Detroit Lions, and it seems to be working out for them. I mean, he's playing really well for them, and I'll even admit when I'm wrong, AQM's played way better than I expected him to initially play. So he's been really reliable, and you're getting Marcus Davenport back in the next couple of weeks. So that edge room is going to have some reinforcements. But yes, Za'Darius, there's no denying he is a good player, but I don't know if the Lions had an inkling that he would retire or not, but the reality is if they had an inkling, why wouldn't the Eagles have some sort of feeling or inkling that he would retire? So I don't even know if the Lions knew that. I think this was a decision based on strictly just Za'Darius, and I don't think he shared this with any organization, because why would you if you're trying to sign with them? You know, if you're trying to sign with a team, you don't let them know that you have any thoughts on potentially retiring. So this probably comes as a shock to the Eagles as much as it does probably Lions fans. But Lions fans are looking at this thing going, thank gosh we did not sign this player if he was going to retire midseason. But this is good news for Lions fans, for any NFC team looking at the Eagles. They're getting weaker. They're the Super Bowl champions, and it is bad news for the Eagles. But what do you guys make of it? Are you more thankful the Lions did not sign him now, or do you think, hey, well, you know, no one knew this was coming. I don't blame myself for wanting Za'Darius. I think he has 1.5 sacks in 4 games. He has a pretty good pass rush win rate, but AQM's having a better year. There's no denying that. So Brad Holmes, you got to steal an AQM. Let's just hope he can keep it up, which so far there's no reason to believe he can't. But comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button and check out our live show. We're live Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. And you can catch us live. We'll break all this down and more. But until then, I will catch you all. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested, or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, officialctsports.com.